everybody doing? Tommy here. And I just wanted to make a quick video and talk about a couple things in this corona mania that we're living in. Today, my gym has been open for a while, but they would have appointments. You have to get on the app and all, and I wasn't interested in doing that because I never know what my day may look like. So I couldn't really, if I get a job the next day I might have to be on the road when I would be at the gym. So I just worked out at home. Well, they've done away with that now, so I was able to go today when I got up and got around to doing it. It's Sunday anyway today, but anyway, people walking around with no mask and everything, and here's the thing, right? Masks don't really do anything, but if you're in your gym and they say you gotta wear a mask, when Trump wins, God willing, all this is going to go away. You'll see. Everything that's happening now is going to end. This dictatorship in these liberal cities is going to end. The workout, by the way, I didn't want to get away from the workout so quick, but the workout was really good. Chest and triceps. And tomorrow I'm going back and I'm doing back. It was awesome workout. So I didn't want to get away from that, but we just have to hold out a little longer, and we all got to vote. Don't mail in your votes. And if you're associated with military, somehow try to get their ballots in. I mean, I know it's tough when guys are in the military, but they're throwing the military. They know the military vote is Trump. So just go to the polls. Most Republicans know the game. Most Republicans like to go to the polls themselves, but in this corona thing, maybe some elderly won't go. We got to go. We got to win by a landslide because they're going to cheat. They're going to cheat. They're going to play games. So we got to make it to where it's easy, And the other thing is, they're doing fraud already, and the courts are favoring our side in those rulings because it's so blatant what they're doing. And look, you want windmills? You want 100-degree weather? You want no air conditioning, 100-degree weather? Like, they're going to take away independent energy. Biden and Kamala the chameleon, she'll flip-flop, whatever you want to hear. They're on record. It's on their website. Just like BLM, They don't hide it. They don't hide who they are. They're lying to you because, Kamala Harris is on record saying, well, can't tell you everything we're going to do because people won't vote for us. What's that tell you? Joe Biden said 20-something days before an election, I'm not going to tell you about packing the court because if I do, they're going to be talking about that. Well, yeah, it's 20 days, but you've been doing this for 50 years. This is the election season. This is what the people, they want to know what you're going to do so they know how to vote. It's ridiculous. And you got the mainstream satanic New World Order, Socialist Democrat network, just like giving them a pass. So, they're going to end fracking, independent energy, $2 gas is going to be $6 and $8. Biden released a video this week, an ad saying that he wants to have no bail nationwide. No cash bail nationwide. They just get out, come back in 3 months, go murder whoever you want. One guy raped a woman. The Democrats paid for his bail. Raped another woman, paid for his bail, then he murdered a woman. They want to do this. They're doing it in the Democrat cities. They want to do it in every city. That's what you're going to have. No law enforcement. It's going to be gummed down. So that's the bottom line. We're not going to be safe. They're going to come to the suburbs. So if you live in the suburbs and think, well, I'm a Democrat, it doesn't affect me, I'll just vote Democrat, No, they're coming to the suburbs. That's also on the website, because they think if you're a white guy and you move to the suburbs, or you live in the suburbs, that you ran from the city because you're racist. This is the way these lunatics think. So just keep that in mind when you're voting. If you're a fence sitter, or, look, you cannot deny, Trump is arrogant and he's always bragging about himself because he doesn't have a news network to tell about the good things that he does. He's being attacked. His family's being attacked. They're rooting for him to die. If we did that to Obama, if somebody on Newsmax said, I hope he dies, I've heard people say that in the news. They said, I hope he dies. And if somebody said that about Obama, you'd be in jail. So I could go on and on about this. But look, you got nobody to blame. And the hour is late. We have to come out and force. In 1972, nobody liked Nixon. Nobody liked Nixon, but Nixon was a law and order candidate. And McGovern was, to use it today's language, it's a peaceful protest, And that's the other thing. The news media, they're like, it's a peaceful protest, and there's a building burning behind him, or a guy's getting his head kicked in. Nixon won in a landslide, and like I said, he was not a loved guy. But you got to do what's right. We had a thriving economy, and it's coming back. Until the corona, the country was... The Middle East has never been safer. They said he was going to be a president of war. He's the most non-war president we've ever had. He's done more for black people than Abraham Lincoln. He was right when he said that. He wasn't exaggerating. Like I said, he has to brag on himself because the news media won't tell about the good things he does. We could go on and on. This country will be changed to a point where you won't recognize it. And if you're a Republican or Democrat, conservative or liberal, libertarian, whatever, you will be affected adversely. Believe me when I tell you. I could go on and talk about this for hours, but you get the point. Remember, if things go wrong and you voted for this lunatic radical, now remember, you have nobody to blame. You've been warned, warned, the whole thing. Joe Biden is not a moderate. He signed a 112-page manifesto of Bernie Sanders. What Bernie Sanders was smiling at the DNC. He was the only guy smiling because his radical agenda will get through if Biden wins. AOC is his advisor. Kamala Harris, a San Francisco liberal, is his running mate. He is not a moderate anymore, and he is not strong enough. He doesn't believe in this stuff. But he's got to go along, and he's not strong enough to fight AOC and Bernie and Kamala. And he'll be, forget 4 years, he'll be out in 4 months. He'll be in the White House, he'll have his feet up, he'll have the blanket all over his legs, sitting by the fire, and Kamala Harris will be, and you've seen her in the debate, this is a mental midget. She'll get eviscerated like she did by Pence if she goes and deals with these guys in these countries. Putin, the guy from Korea, all these people, they will make mincemeat out of her. And if you like 1.5% growth for 8 years, that's Joe Biden. That's what he did under Obama. telling you now, he's a vegetable. You're going to have this lunatic, radical agenda running the country. You've been warned. Trump 2020, come out in person and vote. Don't do that mail-in bullshit. And I think we'll be happy on November 4th when we wake up in the morning. All right, God bless everybody. Sorry I'm getting a little crazy, but our country is under attack. We're at war. It's good against evil. It's not Republican, Democrat. It's good against evil. Trump 2020.